Do you love spring? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Well, I love spring. That's why I'm going to teach you all the vocabulary you need to talk about spring. So, let's go. The word spring. We can use it as a noun. We can use it as a verb. As a noun, the most common way to use it is to talk about the seasons. You know, we have spring, summer, fall, and winter. And that's going to be the main focus of this video. But there are other definitions for spring. Do you know any other ones? Another way that we use spring is to talk about the source of water. Where the water comes out of the ground, it's called a spring. Sometimes when you buy bottled water, it will actually say spring water. Look in your pen. Some pens have a spring in them. And think of this spring when we're talking about these verbs. To spring into action. This means to start doing something suddenly. Like a spring. Boom! All the students are just talking. They're playing around. They're not doing anything. And suddenly the teacher arrives. And all the students spring into action. To have a spring in your step. This is when you're walking very energetically because you're happy or because you're very confident. Spring to life. This is when a machine or a car suddenly starts working. It sprang to life. To spring a leak. This is when a container that is holding water develops a crack in it and water starts coming out. So if you're on a boat, you don't want to spring a leak. When we're talking about spring as the season, we also use them as sayings. Spring fever. A fever is when you're hot, when you're sick. But spring fever is when it's springtime and you just have so much energy. You're just so excited because it's spring. This is because in wintertime, everyone's inside because of the cold weather. And so they start to feel restless. They want to get outside and do something. So we call this spring fever. Spring cleaning. People use this to refer to when you clean your house from top to bottom. Everything in the house. This is a thorough cleaning that some people do just once a year. And it's usually in spring because, I don't know, they feel energetic. And the spring break. Everybody loves spring break. Go to the beach, have lots of fun. This is just the vacation that everybody gets in springtime. Spring break. The weather in springtime can be different. It's not cold. It's not hot. How's the weather? Well, in many places in springtime, there's a breeze. What is a breeze? Breeze is a wind. That's nice. It's not windy. Windy is... It's just a nice, gentle breeze. Probably the most common characteristic of springtime is when it starts to rain. It's boring to say rain all the time, so let's find some different synonyms for rain. Oh, we have a shower. Everybody takes a shower, I hope. Oh, when it starts to rain, you can say it's a shower. Another word for when it's raining is to drizzle. When it's drizzling, this means it's not raining very hard. It's just a nice light rain. A drizzle. So after it rains, what do you find? Well, if you're a little kid, or a kid at heart, you find puddles everywhere. And what do you do when you find a puddle? And on those very special days when it's raining and it's sunny at the same time, what do you see in the sky? A beautiful rainbow. So what do we celebrate in spring? Well, probably the most known holiday in springtime is Easter. But when do we celebrate Easter? It seems to be different every single year. Just so you know, Easter can be any time between March 22nd and April 25th. And it's going to be the first Sunday after a full moon. So that's why it's different every year. Another holiday that we celebrate is St. Patrick's Day. This originated in Ireland, but it's celebrated in many different countries. I'm not going to get into the origins of it, but this is celebrated on the 17th of March. But in many places, this is just an excuse to wear green and drink some beer. One other holiday that we celebrate in springtime is May Day. May Day, obviously, it's going to be in May and May 1st. So notice when I'm telling the dates that we always use ordinal numbers. We don't say May 1, April 25. We say May 1st, April 2nd, March 3rd. And after that, we just say the number with the TH. So it becomes the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. And we have two different ways of saying the dates. We can say the date first, the 22nd of March, or I can say the month first, March 22nd. It's your preference. Just make sure if you're going to say the date first, 22nd, you have to say of March. So when do we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? March 17. March 17? You mean March 17th. Or 17th of March. Some adjectives that maybe you haven't seen that are related to spring are rejuvenating. In springtime, because of the rain, everything is new again. And rejuvenate means to become young, to look young again. In many commercials for face creams and for different lotions for women, they always say rejuvenating. This means it will make you look younger. Does it? That's for you to decide. And we have vibrant. Vibrant means full of energy. Remember when we were talking about spring fever? Everybody's just restless. They want to get outside and do something. Well, how do you feel? Vibrant. Thriving. Thriving means very successful. When it starts to rain, the plants start to thrive. The animals, because they have lots of food, are thriving. When we're talking about a business, we can also say, that new business is thriving, meaning it's very successful. Fresh. Fresh means clean and new. After all those spring rains, everything feels fresh. When you go to the store, you want to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. You want to buy fresh cheese, fresh milk, because they're the most recent. Springtime. It's a great time of year. Get out and enjoy it. But first, watch some more videos of mine. You gotta learn English first, don't you? And before this video ends, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, so you can keep getting more videos just like this one. For ESL Success, I'm Kevin, and I'll see you next time. First, watch some more videos of mine.